and with so much freedom, one didn't know what to do with it. Maybe I should tell them about my experiences in the university. But how interesting could that be? My life before marriage had always been one dreary thing after another. That surely was not the kind of story someone like Bent, or the remaining children for that matter, would want to hear. It certainly was not the kind of story my exuberant son would like to hear. I decided not to bother about any story. Let the story, whatever its angle or angles, come naturally or not at all. I knew, though, that since my marriage coincided with my entry into the university, and so much drama was witnessed then, my children may have a peep into the life. Like I said, however, I would not make a deliberate effort at personal narration. We still had like 2 or 3 hours before their father returned from work. Me, the joy of a teacher was that, as long as the school was over, she too was free to rest till the next day. I had time. I would ask Uma about his admission first. How did he go about getting it when no one raised a finger to help him? You see, Mom, Omar told me even as the siblings listened, there is always a silver lining in the cloud. After I passed SSC examinations, by no means a small feat, even if I am saying it. What do you mean by that immodest remark? By no means a small feat. Well done, William Shakespeare. Thou was steamer, always looking for a brother's trouble, as they say. Mom, tell this big mouth to stop interrupting a lawyer when he is speaking. Then it turned to address Timur herself. Don't you know how many of my colleagues had their exams sat for? Don't you know how many parents paid big money to the so called miracle centers where no candidate fails their exams? Don't you think I have a right to boast of my achievement when I scored 7 credits, including English and mathematics, at the very first attempt in my YA examination? It is by no means a small feat, my dear sister. Don't let me cause your effort. You hear? Otherwise, I would say, just a son coming, and I would see what you would make. Tim sensed the man was slightly hot. She stopped taunting him, and he went on with the story. After the WIAC results were out, we purchased the jam form, filled it online, and submitted. While people were running helter-skelter from one school to another, looking for whom to assist them with their children's admission, I prayed that I should pass the matriculation exams well. I scored 230 out of 400. We know that too, and we never slept the day the result was announced. That was from Jamila. Oh, my ignored her. 2 days ago, my friend called and advised me to check the admission online. He paused to look emphatically at me. I braced up, knowing what was coming. Mom, you see why smartphones are important. Most of my friends knew of their admissions from the comfort of their bedrooms by simply browsing on their phones. Me, I had to wait 2 days. So let Daddy know that. Anyhow, it was worth the wait. I went to the internet cafe today to check on my admission status and found my name among the successful candidates. The experience was really thrilling, but it would have been better still if I just browsed and saw my name and the comfort of my room. It's okay, my son, I said. We would see about that phone when Daddy comes back. Meanwhile, do you know the implication of this admission in your life? Sure, it means I've arrived. It means I'm at one with members of the intelligentsia. I smiled at my son's naivety. Just an admission letter, and he had already become a member of the intelligentsia. The young. Listen, my son. This admission is a life changer for you. A life changer? Yes. What does that mean, Mom? It means it changes your life, Timo said. It means more than that, my dear. It means it also changes you. How can it change me? Well, I may not be able to categorically tell you how it can change you, but I know how my admission changed me. How, Mom? And that's the end on chapter 1 of The Life Changer. Thank you for listening.